Have you ever sat in silence and simply observed? The sway of the trees, the rhythm of the wind, the small movements of life around you. In those quiet moments, you begin to realize something profound. The world is a mirror, reflecting not what you see, but how you choose to see it. Today, I want to share with you the wisdom of the silent observer. It is a way of being, of seeing, and of understanding the world and yourself without judgment or distraction. Let me tell you a story. Years ago, I lived in a bustling village. There was a man known to everyone. He was loud, commanding, and full of stories about his accomplishments. And yet, in the corner of the marketplace, there was another man, an elderly tailor, who rarely spoke. He simply worked, stitching fabric with careful hands and a steady gaze. The villagers admired the loud man for his success, but whenever their garments tore or needed mending, they always turned to the quiet tailor. One day I asked the tailor why he never spoke of his skills or accomplishments. He smiled and said, "Why should I tell the world what I can do when the thread and needle already speak for me?" And so I learned the first lesson of the silent observer. Lesson 1. Silence speaks louder than words. In a world full of noise, it is the quiet moments that hold the greatest truth. We often feel the need to justify, explain, or prove ourselves. But wisdom lies in allowing your actions to reflect your essence. What you do carries more weight than what you say. The second lesson came to me while meditating in a forest. I watched a bird land on a branch. It was small, almost unnoticeable, yet its presence was undeniable. As it hopped from one branch to another, I noticed how it disturbed nothing, how it simply became part of the scene. And so, I learned. Lesson 2. True strength is in presence, not dominance. We are taught to stand out, to be seen, to take up space. But like the bird, there is beauty in simply existing harmoniously with the world around you. When you learn to observe without trying to control, you find that the world welcomes you in ways you never imagined. The final lesson came on a stormy night. I was staying in a small monastery and the rain fell relentlessly, pounding against the roof. Many of the monks were anxious, but our abbot sat calmly, sipping his tea as though the storm did not exist. I asked him how he could be so calm. He replied, "The storm does not exist within me, it exists outside. If you carry the storm within, it will drown you, but if you let it pass, you will always find peace." And so, the third lesson is this. Lesson 3. Be the stillness in the storm. Life will challenge you with noise, chaos, and uncertainty. But when you learn to observe without reacting, you find that your inner peace is unshakable. You become the eye of the storm, a place of calm amidst the chaos. So, my friend, as you go about your day, I invite you to embrace the silent observer within you. Let your actions speak louder than words. Find strength in simply being present, and when life's storms rage, anchor yourself in the stillness inside. But remember, this is not just a philosophy, it is a practice. Take a moment today to observe without judgment, to listen without responding, to simply be. You may be surprised at how much the world reveals to you when you stop trying to control it. If this message resonated with you, I encourage you to share it with someone who may need it. Together, we can create a ripple of mindfulness and understanding. Don't forget to subscribe for more reflections on the journey of life. Until next time, be the silent observer, and may peace follow your every step.